exactly as a woman?
For me, it's actually a really simple answer, and that's a person who identifies as a woman.
But what are they identifying as?
As a woman.
But what is that?
As a woman.
What is a woman?
Great question. I'm not a woman, so I can't really answer that.
You're not a scientist. You're not a gender studies major.
No.
How do you know that you're a man?
I guess because I got a dick.
My 4-year-old son can tell you what a man and a woman is, and so can my 6-year-old daughter. Yet you're a medical professional telling me it's complicated. Can a man have a baby?
Yes.
Please explain that one to me.
There are plenty of transgender men out there.
I said, can a man have a baby? A man.
Yes, a transgender man who feels like a man in his brain, who has taken testosterone, who looks like a man externally, who occupies a male role in society, who is treated as a man, whose driver's license says that he is male. These people sometimes have babies.
A 2-year-old child, as you say, genuinely has no ability to conceptualize gender. Isn't it toxic and bizarre that at 2, we are telling someone you are a boy because of your anatomy?
Part of being a parent is until a child reaches adult age, actually the parent takes these decisions.
I feel that what you're expressing is a bit of childism, which is assuming that someone has to be a legal adult to have the capacity to know themselves.
Childism is a new one.
And I think a child can explore identity.
All right, what is childism?
Childism is the normalization of the mistreatment of children just because they're young, assuming that they can't have opinions or ideas, mistreating them or treating them like property or denying their identity and autonomy.
How many genders are there?
2.
There are 2 genders.
Oh.
Wow, so you don't believe in transgenders at all?
Well, I think there are...
Whoa, hang on, whoa. There are 2 genders?
Well, it's taught in...
Well, you say, well, you've literally just launched this huge defence of transgenderism. Now you've eradicated it.
I think
If there are 2 genders, you mean male and female, right?
There's gender fluidity. I will... Fluid between what?
Between what?
Between different identities, and we can choose one.
You see how difficult this is, though?
But it is difficult, but I think making...
But it's not difficult until you make it difficult. You see, the BBC has done teaching videos to 11 and 12-year-olds where they say there are 100 genders. One of them was astrogender, which is an affinity with the stars and the galaxy. My response to that on the last show I did was to say, well, in that case, I identify as a 2-spirit penguin. I was then told I was being ridiculous, but I made the same point. The ridiculousness is the BBC teaching kids there are 100 genders. There aren't. It is absurd.
Would you believe I was a woman before this?
I could, if you would say so.
I am not. But I was a little disappointed you said that. I feel like I'm very masculine.
Anybody could be anything. So,
Yeah,
you never
maybe.
know nowadays.
What's up, guys? This is Will with PragerU. Today we're at Florida Gulf Coast University talking to people about women and if they can define what a woman is. Before we start this video, make sure that you subscribe to us on YouTube and hit that bell button so that you never miss a new upload. Thanks, guys. How would you guys define a woman?
There's no, certain definition of a woman.
Strong, independent, free.
Anybody who identifies himself with the term a woman.
It's funny how the liberals say that they want to destroy the patriarchy, but here the liberals are not even being able to identify or define what a woman is, which really reduces women to be nothing and less than what they really are and the beautiful creatures they are.
Strong-willed, independent, just succeeding in life, trying their best.
Yeah. Submissive. Let me see. I don't think a woman has to be feminine specifically. I think a woman can be anything they want.
They're beautiful, sweet, sensitive creatures, but, I think they're pretty great, Yeah.
I agree. Do you think that there are genetic or biological characteristics that define a woman?
That's a tough question.
I think being a woman is a state of mind and an identity rather than there is a biological term for being a female, of course, but it's who you are and who you define yourself as a person rather than what's between your pants. I feel like gender is pretty fluid. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that you need to define any stuff, anything like that.
I don't really like to label things, just a woman, women have their parts, but I feel like, they could be whatever they want to be, Do
you think that I could be a woman?
If you wanted, you definitely could.
And then as a healthcare professional, I just have to know exactly what parts they have so I know how to treat it. But at the end of the day, if that's what they choose to label themselves at, that's how they are.
I'll keep saying this. Other countries are looking at the West and they are laughing at us, how stupid we have become. We have all these technological advancements, but we are so stupid. It's unbelievable. And I can't overstate that enough. How the heck could such a world being the West, with all the technology that you've came up with, all the education we've came up with, cannot even define what a woman is, and they're confused. The indoctrination that's going on in the West with social media, the educational system, and things like that is unbelievable. How persuaded and easily indoctrinated people can be. It's actually sad. And as I keep saying, people are laughing at us, how stupid we've become.
Could a woman get testicular cancer?
Yes.
There's a lot of people right now who take the term woman and just put like a very broad stroke over it. And they do the same thing with the word man. And it kind of, dilutes what woman actually means. The great characteristics about women, the things that make them great. It makes it so that anything or anyone can be a woman, which kind of destroys in a sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like there's a difference between sex and gender. So sex is what's between your legs, and that's what makes you biologically woman and man, but gender is how you feel actually.
I'll show you how stupid liberals are. There's a difference, according to them, between sex and gender. But yet when someone wants to change their genders from a male to a female, they will change their gender to look like the sex, being female, if they want to be a gender of a female. So they say sex and gender are different things, but when they want to change to either or, they try and change to look like the sex of the thing they're trying to change to. And this is the stupidity that we have to deal with in this world right now.
Is it ever kind of like, it doesn't really matter how you feel because woman has a set definition?
I think that gender is defined by genitals. I don't think that that's something that you can or should be able to change, just because biology. And then even then, when you do change that, your biological and chemical makeup is still going to be or if you're changing to a woman, then you're still male.
There's so many different things people can identify as, like they, thems, or non-binary. Like it all depends on the person and how you feel.
But if you want to walk around and saying you're a woman with a penis, then good for you.
I'm a woman with a penis, guys.
If that's what you feel, then you're a woman,
Yeah. So would you date me?
That's a tough question. No, I don't roll that way.
What do you mean? I'm a woman.
Hold up, you don't roll that way. The person's a woman. You roll with women, right? According to you, a man could be a woman, and if you're attracted to women, you should still be able to date them. You do roll that way. He's a woman, right?
Man, I just said I'm a woman.
I mean,
the penis.
That's the tricky part. I don't like the penis part. Yeah.
You don't see a lot of women with penises. Would you date that person if they were a man with a vagina?
No, because I'm attracted to male. I have like a type, so.
People will say that's transphobic of you because you don't want to date someone who says they're a woman or says they're a man.
I'm not discriminating anybody. It's just whatever I'm attracted to. I could be attracted to a specific look, or mostly if their interest is what attracts me most. So
it's unfair to say that I like to label someone as being transphobic or homophobic or all these phobias and that we have nowadays, just because I personally don't want to.
Everyone is in this mindset of, but I don't want to offend you. I don't want to offend what you say you are and things like that. And that's not how it should be.
At least we saw one sane person in this whole video, because the rest of these people were so stupid, and that's the only word I can come up with now. But with how indoctrinated these people are, and they're getting all their education and spending thousands upon thousands of money, and they come out with this type of mindset. And as I say, these people are going to be the people who will be voting for the leaders of society, and they don't even know what the heck a woman is. But anyway, that was another video, another reaction. As I usually say, if you guys enjoyed the video, like the video as much as possible, comment down below, subscribe to the channel, follow me on Instagram and Twitter at YinkaThatGuy, and I am out.